Welcome to Joint Effort PAs, where two orthopedic surgery PAs get real about life in medicine. From tips and tricks to professional growth, work-life balance, and everything in between. We're here to share what we've learned and what we're still figuring out. Let's get into it. Okay, I feel like we are leveling up in work and in life, or in our work-life balance. Because we have been doing things outside of work that are fun things.
Yes.
And I then, in usual fashion, relate those things back to my work life. But yeah, I've gone to a lot of concerts recently. You're going to a concert today.
Yeah.
Who are you seeing?
Megan Maroney.
Megan Maroney.
That's my 11, almost 12-year-old who is in heaven right now. Or so will be in a few hours.
Yeah. I saw Pitbull a couple weeks ago. I'm seeing Kesha this week.
Yeah.
Just like all of the things for work-life balance.
Yeah, we're doing Morgan Wallen in 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then Noah Khan a little bit after that.
Noah Khan.
I haven't decided if I'm going to give my ticket to my daughter's friend or not.
What's the
alternative? 2 tickets.
Like you go with her, or
she definitely wants to go with her friend. This was definitely for her.
Like,
when I saw how much the tickets were, I was like, "Ooh, we'll just get 2 instead of 3."
Yeah, yeah, those are
and
expensive ones.
her graduation party. I mean, this would be a nice graduation gift for her friend. So that's kind of what I was thinking.
I love that.
And I also don't think my daughter will be like, "Oh my God, you're not going."
yeah, she'll be like, "Okay, cool, fine." Yeah, but you're gonna want to go. I would want to go
anyway. But yeah, no, we are. I mean, some would say burning the candle at both ends. I would say just thriving.
Thriving, yes. Yeah. And we both saw, not on the same day, but in the same week, we saw Hamilton.
Yes.
Like a week ago.
Yeah.
I love Hamilton mostly because of the music.
Yeah, it was great.
You know, the play itself is great too. It's just fun. And all I could think about during and after were how we can relate these songs back to our life and our careers.
So brief synopsis for those that, I mean, again, it's on Disney Plus, right? It's a movie, but it's not a movie.
You should have all seen it by now.
It's a movie of the play. Okay. Yeah. But Hamilton tells the story of Alexander Hamilton, an immigrant who rises from poverty to become one of the most influential people in the history of the United States through ambition, intellect, relentless work ethic, political conflict, personal triumphs, and devastating mistakes. He builds a nation while struggling with legacy, relationships, and the inability to slow down.
And that is exactly what Beth and I are doing on a daily basis.
We are doing that on a daily basis.
And so I was like, I am him and he is I.
So what? Yeah, you are Hamilton. So again, what do you do with the time you've been given, and what legacy do you leave behind, and how are we going to relate this to orthopedics? Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah. Do you think I'll leave the same legacy just by my private practice and hand surgery? Yes, you are. Is the answer.
No, you are trailblazing. I don't think, at least at our, you are
too. The Misha,
but at least at our practice, I don't think that we have had a career. I don't think we've had a history of PAs that are doing as much. Like, I fear if I have to ever replace you, just discussing your job title.
It won't be the same.
No, I know it won't be the same, but when
they'll be basic.
They'll be so basic. It'll be like
they'll just
it's like when you wipe your phone, you're like, what the hell is this? This is just like the construct.
Yeah. It'll just be the shell.
It'll be the shell of what
I was.
I know. No, but I think I think you and I are doing a lot.
I think that if you ever had to be replaced, it just wouldn't happen, and instead your doc would just stop working. He would be like, it's time. If you're gone, I'm gone.
It's time for retirement or death.
Exactly.
I'm not sure.
Oh God. One of the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think each song and portion of this play embodies a part of our life in medicine.
Yeah.
So I had ChatGPT drill down some of the most popular songs and what this means and how it relates for us.
Yes.
So personal favorite, Nonstop. I feel this.
Yeah.
Do you feel this?
Yeah.
We're nonstop.
Mm-hmm. Did you wait?
Nonstop.
So it is in the morning right now when we're recording. Did you pop over to your computer and do anything relating to work for the week already?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I sent out my weekly email. So every week on Saturday morning, I send a weekly email to my team, and I go back and I count how many patients we saw that week collectively, how many surgeries we did. And then I predict for the week to come. I count how many patients we are scheduled to see and how many surgeries we were predicted to do, any issues from the last week, and then things that we need to like address early on in the week as potential issues for the coming week.
What time of day was that?
Well, I drafted it at 9:45 last night. I started counting, and then I finished it this morning around like 7 or so.
Yeah, I sent out some stuff at 7 this morning too.
Yeah. Does it ever make you wonder, do you think people get it and they're like, it's fucking Hannah again? Like, God, just shut up.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do.
Stop.
Yeah, no, I think some people do, because I don't think everybody is built like that. I don't think people think of Saturday. I think when people leave work on a Friday, they will not think about it until Monday morning.
Yeah. I don't mean to be annoying. I do mean to be annoying a little bit, I guess. But
yeah, but it's closure. It's closure for the week. If I don't send my weekly synopsis, like, what did I do this week?
I failed at my job.
Yeah.
But, oh well. So yes, do we write like we're running out of time?
Yeah.
Do we do things like we're running out of time? Because we are.
Well, okay.
That's the thing.
So again, Hamilton themes through the lens of orthopedics. Why do we write like we're running out of time? Translation. Why do you see patients like you're running out of time?
Because I am running out of time.
Do you think that translates to the visit? Like, do you think people are like, I felt rushed?
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
think so.
that is part of the art of it. Like, I am running out of time, but I need to make these 10 minutes count and feel very calmed down.
Okay.
So I have to like insert, oh my God, how was your cruise?
Yeah.
And I'm like, my heart rate is 200 inside, and I'm like jittering and I have tremors, but I'm like, was your cruise to the Bahamas fun? Tell me about it.
Tell me about it, but do it in 10 seconds.
What book are you reading right now?
Yeah. No. But the charting, projects, writing your emails, your synopsis, our podcasting.
The podcasting. What other projects do you have brewing?
What projects do I bring right now? I mean, right now it's hiring. I have to, so
that is a big project.
On my non-clinic and OR days, I'm looking at resumes, I'm calling people, I'm emailing candidates. That's a very big project I have going on right now. Project, yeah. But I have some family and friends that want to experiment with peptide stuff. So I'm kind of like diving into that world a little bit in a non-provider way, just in a personal way. So that's kind of a weird little project.
We wanted to touch on that a little bit more at one point, but it's still such a gray area.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
I want to, so I'm trying to do a study comparing post-op pain outcomes for 2 procedures that we do. And then yesterday was thinking through some other ideas, and I want to try to create an app. Yeah. I don't know even how to go about starting to do this that helps to track outcomes, not just for these procedures, but it could be in general. I want that to exist. I'm going to speak it into existence or create it myself. So that's on my list of like 5 to 10 things as of current that I'm excited about.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how far that goes.
Well, I'm currently in the midst of researching and redoing our pay bands for the company. So that's also a project, which is not going to serve me at all. It'll serve everybody else that comes in.
Those are the disappointing projects. No, you gotta do this.
But those are things that I wish, again, why do I wake up and want to do these things, or why can't I think about other things? Because these are undone things. Yeah. Like, these are things that need to be done. Is that how
Hamilton felt? Like, he didn't really necessarily benefit from, like, we're all benefiting from a lot of the things that happened, what I think. Right?
Yeah. But again, okay, here's a little deep dive. Are we productive because we enjoy it, or because we don't know anything else?
I don't know. Both.
Not really sure.
Both.
I'm not really sure.
Has it become part of our identity? Yeah. Yes, it is my identity.
I've been told I'm very difficult to vacation with because I just can't.
Yeah. Like, why would you want to? I know. I thought the other day, I was like, maybe I should take a long weekend for myself and just like go somewhere and like go to the beach and sit there. And I'm like, no.
I know, but I normally
relax.
But I normally plan like my beach trips or whatever. Like, there's got to be a 5K, right? Like, there's got to be like some or like hiking adventure or something like that.
Yeah, I have to do something productive. I can only if there was going to be a concert I wanted to go to and was going to go to anyway, like I'll do it out of town or plan that as a trip, or run a 5K or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there has to be a reason for me to do that. I can't just like sit on a balcony and like read for days.
Yeah. So is being busy actually the same thing as being fulfilled? Like, are you not fulfilled if you're not busy?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. That's like a no-brainer. No-brainer.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think this can be there's pluses and minuses to this. It makes for very successful people sometimes. Does it cause burnout? I don't know. I wouldn't know. I've never been burnt out.
Well, here's the downside, right? If you're doing stuff like you're running out of time, like everything has to be done immediately and now and fast and let's do it. One, I think it paves the way for more things to get done. Like now I knocked this off my list. Let's tackle the next thing. Like I think higher productivity people are legacy people.
Yes.
They are. They'll trailblazers. But burnout, that's a risk.
It is a risk.
Strained relationships, that's a risk.
But
difficulty resting, that's a risk.
Without great risk, there is no great reward.
I know, but do you think your identity? This is such a dumb question. Is your identity tied to your achievements? Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, absolutely.
What if you went on a week vacation? I was like, what did you do? You would make something up. If you read 3 books, you'd lie and tell me that you did something amazing, right?
Yeah,
you'd have to
lie.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't even want to think about that.
Is there a point, and again, this is a Hamilton question and you question, is there a point where productivity stops serving your cause and starts consuming you?
I mean, there is. And I think you just like, maybe that's where you teeter on the burnout thing and you like start to go a little crazy. And did you ever feel those moments happening with you? You're like, I think I'm like verging on emotionally unstable right now. And so I need to like figure out.
Do you have enough like self-awareness to like step away, like see it and like, all right, I gotta reset, I gotta recalibrate?
I have the self-awareness to know that it's happening. I don't have the self-control to recalibrate.
I'll tell you what, I have trouble apologizing for it.
For like your insanity?
Yeah.
I do too. I will, but I don't know that it like probably comes across as sincere because I don't know if it is.
Well, no, but the thing is like, I have trouble apologizing for it because there's 2 things, right? Like if I'm like 100%, I'm doing this, I have this plan, this is how I'm going to do it, and then something messes that up, my annoyance for the fact that there's a wrench comes across as like, why would you do that? Like if you're helping me, right? And I'm like, hey, Hannah, I did an outline for today. And you're like, hey, here, I sent you one for today. I'd be like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you? And then that comes across as like, annoying. I'm not annoyed. I'm just kind of like, but why? Like, why? I feel like that, I don't know. I have trouble apologizing for why I would feel like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think you need to apologize.
No. Whereas I think for someone like you, you'd be like, yeah, we did this and we're going to double record today. So like,
yeah, like, you know I mean? Duh.
Yeah. but yeah, I think productivity at some point can stop serving the cause and consume you if you let it.
Just don't let it.
If you let it, just don't let it.
Yeah. Just push that away. Push those thoughts down.
Yeah. Hamilton, though, I think his personal relationships, that's what took the majority of the hit.
Yeah, maybe. It seems that way. But still successful.
But not if he chose the other sister. The other sister understood him better.
I know. Yeah.
So she would not have held him responsible for choosing his work like the other, because
she would have done the same.
She would have done the same.
Yeah. But going back into like her decision with it, she had reasons for not choosing him because she was such like a strong personality. And she's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like a little like I need to pave my, I don't want the risk associated with you. Yeah. And then regretted it. Yeah. QN satisfied.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Which is our achievement trap or our, will we ever be satisfied with, is it ever enough? Is anything ever enough in life and in our work? You even asked me this like a week ago if I would be satisfied with things ever. I don't think so. I don't think I have that ability.
I'm not there yet.
If I accomplish something, like it's the next thing. If you run, a 10K, you want to do a half.
Yeah, I know. But I think that's what keeps you going. Like, dare I say, if you don't, you're stale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what if I just couldn't work in a role where like every day was just the same. I'd have to change something. I'd have to change like what I did, or can I now start to do this? And maybe I can start earlier and I don't know, I'd have to change something.
I think you need to be happy and content where you are, but maybe not like completely satisfied.
Yeah.
Like you always want it to be better, but you're content where you are in that day, knowing that each day. You're trying to level the fuck up.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, this is a huge theme in medicine and in any career probably. I'll be happy and satisfied once I get into PA school. When you get in, you want to get the grades, you want to be top of your class. Not that that matters that much. You want to graduate. Oh, once I graduate, then I'll be like a real person, real PA, happy. No, then you got to find the right job. And then you want to be the best in your job. And then you want to do all these extra projects. And then it just never ends. Never ends.
But it doesn't end. But it's not, I don't think that's a bad thing.
It's not.
It's a bad thing?
No, because then I'd be a bad person. Of course it's not.
Of course it's not.
No. I think it's just a common occurrence in people who want to constantly do more and be better.
Yeah.
So
I think it is healthy to not, I think if you're satisfied and you rest on your laurels, right? Isn't that saying? Then I feel like you're going to get sideswiped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think if you become content and you're not looking for the next thing, I think you become stale.
Yeah. And do you think though that like just personality type wise, and I've said this before, nothing wrong with one versus the other, because some people are happier in that like content, everything the same way. And we talked about this with the personality types. Maybe somebody who's more like the boundary person wants to just be content in they get to this level and that's where they're going to stay. Because maybe what are the things in life they're wanting to level up in? Maybe for them, the leveling up looks like traveling more and crossing every country off of their bucket list, or like monetarily leveling up, making more money and like having this nice house or something. So I think it's a common thing. It's just where you place it. Yeah.
If your goal at work is to just develop consistency, then that's checking that box so that you can do other things outside. Yeah. Yeah. I want to be as efficient as possible so that I could leave it, 4:00 every day and accomplish like, I don't know, redoing my house or something, whatever. So everybody has this to a degree, trying to level up things in their life, just depending on what they relate it to. Yeah. Yes. Another favorite song, My Shot. Yes. Not throwing away our shot. Not throwing away my shot. Now, I have a lot to say about this one because I think being a new PA in a role, whatever that role is, you've got to be the yes man. Yes. And again, this is the nature of the song, the nature of what that meant in the play is you're not going to be given a ton of opportunities. And I mean, even going back to Hannah. So Hannah had started in urgent care and the goal was eventually for her to go work with a hand surgeon, but a couple other opportunities came up and I was like, hey, I need you to maybe work with the foot and ankle person for a little bit. Yeah. And it was a stepping stone for you. Was it what you wanted? No, but I mean, that wasn't me asking everybody here to do that. Yeah. You just don't give away opportunities that come your way. Yeah. And I feel like as a new provider, you have got to be open to that. I will say that to new providers looking for the perfect job. If you continue to say no to all these stepping stones, like what are you doing? Now you can argue if you're a yes man to everything, you can't do everything. I mean, you can't be there for every add-on case. You can't be there on every committee. You can't see every patient.
Want to, though.
Yeah, but I think you should be the yes man, not the no man. Now, once you are established and then life throws 10 other things at you, then you create boundaries. Yeah. But I think in the beginning, you got to take your shot. Got to do it.
Yeah, do all the things. And then once you are established, you then can kind of earn the right to choose, like, this is actually what I want more to do with. But still maintaining, I guess, a little bit of flexibility.
Yeah. But again, Hamilton, every opportunity that he took was an opportunity to prove yourself. Yeah. So, I mean, that's no one, you're not going to build a reputation for yourself just doing mediocre things.
Yes. Very true. Fact. Wise words. Okay. How about wait for it? Patience. Strategizing, which I will tie back to this. Yeah. To My Shot, because if you are the yes man, sometimes you have to be, say yes to the things that aren't perfect for you and waiting for the right opportunity to present itself.
I think, again, different phases of the career. I think in the beginning, say yes, make the mistakes, take the job that maybe wasn't the right job for you, but you got to try it out. And then once you're in the role that you want to be in, you got to work on strategizing, patience, timing. And patience is hard. I mean, that is a really, really hard thing. And I've got a couple of providers right now that I'm trying to teach that to.
It's a hard thing to teach.
It's a hard thing to teach. And I think, some providers just don't want that. I think everybody, and again, we live in a time right now that everybody wants stuff delivered to them
immediate
right now.
Immediate
gratification. And there's something to be said for just waiting. And patience sometimes does, pay off. Forcing something that's not meant to be isn't always the right thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So moving on to right-hand man. Right-hand man / woman. We'll put that in there.
This is the dynamic.
This is the dynamic. We are the dynamic duo, or relatively speaking,
but that's
the PA surgeon dynamic duo, being the right hand man.
Yeah,
that is our life that we live every day.
It is, and I think again, going back to identity, it's tied into your identity. I think being in a work relationship where your opinions, thoughts, decisions matter. That's like a really good thing. And I think ultimately what PAs try to work toward is having that trust relationship where it's kind of symbiotic,
Yeah.
So, are you in that? Are you a right-hand man?
I strive to be the right-hand man every day.
Yeah.
I think one of the lyrics in this, I need someone like you to lighten the load.
Yeah.
That's what the job is.
Yes.
And then Hamilton responds that he is not throwing away his shot to be the one to do this.
Yes, yeah.
And that is what we aim for every single day.
I've got
to lighten the load.
To lighten the load. And I think you do a good job with that. And take the load if the surgeon needs it lightened. You have to, it's a give and take.
It's a balance. It is a balance. Wonderful balancing act.
That's right.
So I think that one was very, very akin to our life. And then I wanted to touch on the room where it happens.
Oh, so my God.
I left this for last very intentionally because I think, working in a private practice or in medicine in general, this is something that's very interesting.
Yeah.
And you can probably speak more to this being on a more leadership and managing side of things. So I think a lot of clinicians struggle with this, I don't want to call it imbalance, but the difference between the management side and the clinician side. We are not in the room where it happens, where all the big decisions are made that affect the little people.
But you're just told what those decisions are. And I think I don't think a lot of practices, especially larger hospitals, I don't think you have practicing clinicians that are also administrators. I think it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Right. So,
but that's always a complaint.
It is a complaint. But one of the biggest challenges I have is I put on my administrative hat, then I have to work as a clinician. And then the conversations that I want to have with my clinicians, I realize I can't because that was happened in administrative world.
Yeah.
And the conversations I have in clinician world, I can't translate to the admin because there's a right time and a right venue to do that. Otherwise I'm kind of bending the ear in the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's a really hard thing, but am I glad I'm in the room where it happens? Yeah. Cause I feel like I know things, but when something happens and I don't know those things, I'm like, did you guys intentionally lock me out? What's happening right now? Why was I not in the loop? Yeah. Like, oh, you didn't know? Like that bothers me.
Yeah. I think that it's important though for clinicians to be involved in those higher up decisions because obviously you have the opinions from both sides or the knowledge and you see things from both sides.
Yeah.
And I think in more practices, people wish that was the case, that somebody who actually treats patients and sees patients and understands what the day-to-day operations are like is the one that's part of making those decisions.
Yeah. And I feel like that's like sending your, the people's voted representative, right? I think that's like, I don't know. It's like going to the parent, what is it? The PTA, parent teacher association. Like it's your representation.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to tell you all my stuff and I trust you to represent me. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly why I'm doing that. In the room where it happens.
Yeah. And how,
also sometimes when something big happens, I don't want to people to know that I was part of that.
You're like
something big for the negative. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm like, I didn't make that decision.
I didn't know. Like I was just there.
Yeah.
You know?
They didn't listen to what I had to say. They ignore me. Or like, wasn't it Thomas Jefferson? So he wasn't really like around and actually fighting in,
yes,
Hamilton and George Washington, everybody else. They were actually a part of like the battles and everything going on as it happened, and not just the oversight of things. We're in battle.
We are in
as
battle.
The clinicians every day. We're in battle in the front lines. And
they're the ones.
You're also behind the scenes. But
I know, but like we're in battle. We're the ones sleeping in like the pitch up tents, and then you go, and then you go into like where your generals are, and they're like, "Oh, you guys have silverware, and like there's a bed in
and they're
here?"
like drinking bourbon.
Yes, and you're like, "Oh, like I haven't showered in 3 days. But
like,
cool.
My foot fell off this morning."
That's what it is. Yes. One other thing though, so. My daughter, who I took to the play last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever that was, she was like, "Who's your favorite character?" I love Aaron Burr. I love him. I just do. I loved his perspective. I don't, this is kind of like the Maleficent, like he was painted as the villain.
You're right.
Okay? Yeah. But I think if anyone who's seen it, Hamilton and Burr are friends, but then they're not. And I think they competitively like help each other get to that next level. So like they're frenemies. Like,
they are frenemies. And I mean, spoiler alerts, but like I think at the end with what ultimately happens, right? I think he is saying that he realizes that like, why did I need to do this? Like we were both, great, powerful people, and we both could have existed in this space.
Yeah. But they were competitive at certain times for the same position, right? Yeah. But I think also there was definitely space for both of them. Do you have any frenemies at work?
Do I have frenemies?
Yes. Or do you have a competitive like?
I don't think I have specific frenemies. No frenemies. But I do try to keep in contact with everybody so that I know the whereabouts of things. Right?
Do you have anyone that professionally motivates you competitively?
You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
But we're not frenemies.
We're not frenemies. I'm not going to try and out
murder you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just to clear that up.
No, I do
because we were touching on that with the lion thing.
Oh my God!
Me and Beth aren't going to go to battle.
No, we're not going to go to battle. But no, I do think building a meaningful career. I think it is very important to have someone who paces you. Oh my God, it's like running. It's like running and you try to catch the person in front of you. Yep. Yeah.
So Burr is your favorite character. Who do you think, like from the actors that we saw, like who did the best job? Who was the best?
George Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved his voice. It was so deep. Like, I don't know, when it like hit my ears in such a way that I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And also King George is like great.
Yeah. I mean, like King George is just
it's comic relief.
Yeah. Like it's comical and he always does a great job. I think that the actor that is in like the traveling version that we saw, he like did a really good job emulating the original Broadway actor, but like brought a little bit of spice and flavor to it. Yeah. My favorite character is generally Thomas Jefferson. I just think he's fun.
Yeah. Like, he was a good character. Okay. So do you think that you are working on leaving a legacy behind?
Absolutely.
I know you are every day.
Every day. I want to leave a legacy.
Yeah.
You're working on it too. You're going to leave a Misha legacy.
I'm going to leave some type of legacy, but also setting the standard. I think setting the standard for all providers coming to our practice. I'd love to just raise the bar that expectation is everybody functions with multiple years and ability to do things and ability to say yes.
One of these days,
wish
list face is going to be on the wall here. Actually, it already is.
It is. Gold plated, damn it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Belt and all.
That's right. Oh my God.
All right. Until next time.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in to Joint Effort PAs. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a fellow PA or med-minded friend. You can also follow us on Instagram at Joint Effort PAs for updates and extra content. See you next time.